This.
Oh, here we are. We're live.
Oh yeah.
With the music.
Yeah, buddy. And now you can't stop it, can you?
Oh, I thought I was fading it down.
Oh,
like
no.
fade it down on the slider bar. I don't know if it actually happened.
No.
Let me turn it off so it
no. Can never turn it off.
Our stream here. Doesn't mess up our stream. How are things, Dan? How's it going?
Great. Actually, you know, I could tell that we're going live now because both our windows went really big. So now I know when not to swear. So thanks.
Big like this, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what your view looks like, but we got people popping on. People are popping on here. What's going on? You closing business these days? What's up, Dan? Well, tell everybody what's going on.
You know better than I
do. I know. But the people,
my boss.
The people want to hear.
Yeah. A couple this week, which is really, really nice. One in Windsor Locks. So it always feels nice to get one in Windsor Locks, just being born and raised there. And then out of state, East Long Meadow. So that was a good one too. Were you just pointing at your MW Park? Is that what you're doing?
I am not. I was painting today a porch.
I see it.
I got paint all over my arm, and I was picking paint off my arm. I was not pointing to anything, but I will. We're over here.
Yeah, we're mirror image. You got to remember that.
Compliments of Dan.
Yeah,
Dan bought us some logoed shirts. Came out pretty good. Thank you.
Well, compliments of Angelica Banning.
Angelica, that's right.
Shout out to that. So yeah, a couple this week. Got a couple lined up for hopefully before Christmas, but we will see. We never know. It's a different time of year. Some people kind of go in sprinting into the home plate at this time. Other people are really rounding third in a slow pace. It's one of those times of years, you know.
You almost sound like you're queuing up the graphics that I've got for tonight with the closed sales.
What?
So, as you're saying with the time of year, let me find and pull up the right one. Here we go.
Totally unrehearsed.
It's really small. We need to up our production value of this and be able to blow that up so we can actually see it. But this is closed sales year over year, the last 2 years. The bottoms are the winter and the tops are the summer. For a lot of people, the market is really steady as the year goes on, but people with families like to close in the summer. So the kids can finish off school year in one other place at their old house. And if they're moving towns, start school fresh on the new one. So good lead into that, Dan. Nice work. How's the Long Meadow sales? You know, we're primarily Connecticut, but not dabbling. We do work in Massachusetts too, at least in the local issue.
Yeah, you know, in all honesty, it's not like I try to stay out of Mass, but it's just a different animal. It's a different beast, and it's crazy that you can have a closing on the border of Enfield and the border of East Long Meadow, and you're two polar opposite types of closing, but it was really smooth. This one in particular, cash deal, so that always makes it a little easier. Yeah. But never easy is solar. When you have a solar, if anyone's listening who has solar or plans to get solar, if you have solar and stay in your home, just stay there.
What he means is you need to, in advance, you need to, like as the house is going on the market, even before, contact your solar company, find out, you know, what the transfer process is going to be, because at least the last 2 deals that we have worked on, your last one in East Long Meadow, and I had one indirectly in Windsor Locks. It wasn't a house I was involved in, but the buyers buying one of my houses had it looked like it was going to push the closing. It didn't end up. Actually, it did. It pushed the closing about a week.
Yeah.
And it's all because of solar. All the parties are ready to go. The lender, the attorneys, the appraiser, everybody was doing things the right way. The agents pushing things forward as quickly as we can, which isn't much actually in the contract to close period. It's more the attorneys and the lenders. But solar has slowed things down.
Solar stuff, very unuser friendly, that's for sure. So absolutely call them up before you even, before the house goes on the market. I mean, you're not even going to get anywhere doing that, but it's your best shot, because this one was delayed. It was supposed to close before Thanksgiving, and it was delayed till after Thanksgiving, solely because of solar. So you're not deterring anybody from getting it. Please don't say but with the transfer, especially, and this was a cash deal. I thought it was going to go a lot faster, and it didn't, because we didn't have to worry about any lenders getting in the way of getting in the way, needing different documentation for the transfer. So I thought it was going to be smooth, and I was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Lenders, right now, I think we're seeing a lot of agents leave the business because of the number of, we'll go right back up to the closed sales. The closed sales year over year, they're down. They're down a lot in 2023 versus 2022. And when you don't have people that have a long track record in the business and they only do 2, 3, maybe 4 deals a year, if that drops to 1 or 2 deals in the year, that's not enough to really cover your expenses in the business. So people drop off. I feel like we're seeing the same thing with lenders, because the lenders that I've been dealing with on both my client side and the other side, they seem to be working a lot better than they were over the last couple of years. If we had somebody on here, a lender, we could ask to see if the procedures are the same, and that can be a question we can ask some other time. But it used to be you needed 4 or 5 weeks to close, and I feel like 2.5, 3 weeks is kind of the standard right now. People from a lender that's on point, and a buyer that's actually getting the documentation to the lenders as they need it. It's pretty smooth. It's going pretty good.
I mean, even the more complicated loans are that generally take a little bit more time. The VAs, the FHAs, it seemed to be a lot more streamlined. And you're right. I think it's 100% who you work with. Obviously, when I'm selling a home, calling those lenders up, that's a key part in any transaction. Before I bring it to my seller to say, like, if something doesn't seem right, it's
true.
It's really slow up the process. You don't know.
Important part of an offer. I recently actually had a one that I was really nervous about. We had a pre-approval through someone that I know well, and the buyer decided not to go with them and decided to go with somebody else, and like a nationwide lender. And I was concerned it was really going to delay things. I know the buyer had selected the offer based on having a local person with a good reputation, and my buyer, or the seller, my buyer, wanted to go with somebody else, and it happened. It actually happened, and that's not normal. You go to a nationwide lender, and they've been really slow, and really since I've been in the business, which is 14, 15, 16 years now. It closed perfect. It was real quick. Everyone did their job, and it's good. So
it's a crapshoot, I think, with anything.
It is, but it's good to see. I don't think I've ever had one happen close to really on time from one of these big nationwide. You don't have a local contact person. You don't have someone you can text or pop into their office to see. Right. It's just some number, and they don't even pick up the call most of the time.
Right. So automatically,
it worked. It closed.
Good.
So Dan is a pretty good accolade here. We were going over some stuff. One of our sources right here is a leaderboard. Dan Scafani, number one in the brokerage, and number 71 regional. And regional is big. That's a big area. And you can see. I don't know why. Oh, number 1 of 71. That's
one of 71, and is through one of our referral sources that we have. Yeah, it was
nice work, Dan. Nice work. Big deal. Big deal, Dan Senafani. That's a new nickname. I think we probably just coined live right here.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me see. We also are, as you can see, trying to make a increase in the production value of our stuff, of our lives. And we recorded this a couple weeks ago. Here's a listing video of Dan of 11 Chiswick. Go ahead. You can explain it before we do the world premiere of this video here.
Well, so of 11 Chiswick?
Yeah, well, of this version of it, yeah. World premiere, Dan.
Oh, I got this was edited from somebody in a group that I'm part of on Facebook. Really good group, sports like dads in Connecticut and whatnot. And he sent me over. I sent him the video, and he sent me over like 3 different ones. I'm like, oh, dude, these are great. So I posted them once. So a lot of people posted and shared, which I really appreciate. Thank you. But then as I was looking, there was a 3rd one, and I didn't see it. And I played it just tonight. I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. I can't believe I didn't do this one. But so shame on me for only opening the 1st and 2nd one.
Well, we're going live with it right here.
Oh,
let's see if this actually works. Here we go.
I don't know.
We're here at 11 Chiswick Lane in Hampstead. We have a beautiful home that we're about to tour.
Looks
a
like
6-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom,
Yeah.
complete with an in-law suite, 2-car garage. Let's go
Let's
check
go.
it out.
Oh, you got the live video too.
You never have too many Dans on your screen.
That's it.
All right. Thank you for joining on this tour. Again, 11 Chiswick Lane here in Bark Hampstead. Just a beautiful, beautiful home. Great neighborhood. Come and check it out.
Love it. So I think you probably did you record that music yourself too? That beat? Did you lay that track down before?
I didn't lay the track down. But how many takes did it take for us to keep that door shut, huh? Because I kept kicking it.
That was excellent. What filmography? What was my role there? Videographer. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Some might say.
Some might say. Yeah. We're working on it. We're getting better.
Yeah.
We're getting better every time. All right, let's see. I don't have any more cool graphics here. I did if we had a guest pop on here, but that is it for today for us. You got anything else you want to say, Dan?
No, I got both you, my wife, and a few other friends have commented on my background or lack thereof. And I got Morgan's accolades, her college and masters and all that good stuff, and I guess I got nothing. So I'm taking a poll. What should I put back here? Need ideas here.
I'm trying to blow it up so you can't even read. I couldn't even read the diploma or up there.
Salisbury University.
Salisbury University.
Yeah.
We need I think we need something.
Above it is another.
Oh, there's a lot more. Oh, there is a lot more. You got to put that camera back. You got a big wall there.
No, well, it hides a crawl space that I had to border around there. So
I think I probably got to print one. I got to print one of these out, and
yeah,
that can go right on the wall, right behind.
Yeah, right behind me in like a blanket form.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do a green screen, and then every week or every time we get on here, I'll change up the background or something.
Nice,
I don't know.
Nice tropical layout back there.
Christmas, a nice snowy background, something.
I like it. Nice burning fireplace.
So let me know. And then next week we're talking today. We're doing a little bit more research and a little bit more putting a little bit more time and effort into a presentation that we want to do, kind of talking about the national market versus the local market, and hopefully give you a lot more education.
Yeah, we'll talk about different towns in the area, like Suffield down to Simsbury, Canton, Avon, and everything in between. Granby, Windsor Lock, Suffield, and we'll compare. We'll compare houses, compare to the national market. There's a lot of news out there right now that isn't really accurate for our local market, and we will dispel some myths and
maybe get a rant, because I think of it, I see all these videos, and I just am like, blood pressure starts rising and the heart rate goes up, and I'm like, this is not true.
But everybody loves Dan's rants. So we'll see you next week.
Sounds good.